Hey everyone, it's Armor Gaming. Welcome back to the channel and welcome to Monster Legends. It is time for one of my favorite videos where we go over the top 100 players, the monsters they're using. This is a good proxy for the best monsters in Monster Legends. So as always, huge shout out to Monster Legends Competitive Wiki for putting this together. If you guys want to follow along, I will post a link to the blog in the description below. Without further ado, let's jump right into it. This is the PvP Corrupted Tournament 10 usage data for the mid-season. Remember, during the mid-season, this is when players like to mess around with monsters and seeing if they can try out some new strategies. In the previous video, as always, Spec dominates the meta, but we did have an interesting new contender in the top 3, if I'm not mistaken, Modrak. So the taunt dodge area team is becoming more and more powerful. Jakuna High was also pretty good. I think a couple more usage it would have been in the heavy category, so let's see whether Jakuna High makes it or not. So, quick reminder, A for offense, D for defense, and T is the total. There's not a comparison of PvP or what is it, pay to play versus non-spender. So let's just scroll down. Oh my gosh! Spec is not number 1. We actually have Lord Nabotis in the number 1 spot. Guys, I have been saying that Lord Nabotis was going to replace Karukage. That was inevitable. I did not know that Lord Nabotis was going to replace Spec as well. That is crazy. 68 total usage. Wow. 5 people for offense, mostly for defense. Yeah, this is a phenomenal monster, right? You look at the trait, it has like what, 5 traits. Let's see, off the top of my head, has Bulwark, has Anticipation, has Status Caster Evasion, Nightmares at the start of the battle. The whole team is immune to possession. Phenomenal trait, phenomenal skill set. Even has a special base attack for when you take on other dark monsters. Has a spawnable AoE skill, the Lord, that you can, 0 stamina, 0 cooldown. So if you get hit with CDA, if your stamina is drained, you can use it whenever. Have an AoE blind skill. It's just a powerful monster. Could also do corruption as well. So Lord Nabotis, it's no surprise that he's a top monster, but I did not expect him to be in the first place. That is insane. Again, I have to wonder if this is just because it's during the midseason and players are messing around with them. Let's scroll down. I'm assuming, okay, yeah, Spec came in second place with 66 total usage. So Lord Nabotis won by 2 more players using this monster, but Spec is still the dominant attacker at 57. Lord Nabotis 63 on defense. That is insane. Wow, Lord Nabotis has completely taken over. Yeah, I wonder how it's going to be for the finale. Is Lord Nabotis going to remain number 1, or is Spec going to dominate? In the 3rd spot, oh look, and I kind of showed the 4th one. Oh wow, we have Jakuna High. Yes, so we have a top 5 that are all being used more than 40 times. So let's just see. Mouseron is in 65. That is very close to Spec as well. One more and they would have been tied. And it's more geared towards offense at 38 and then 27 on defense. But let's take a look at who's dominating defense. Modrak. If I had to guess, it's a defense involving Lord Nabotis, Modrak, and Jakuna High. That's probably the most popular just based on the numbers. So Modrak, well, let's go back to Mouseron. Yeah, Mouseron 38, 27, 65 in total. But Modrak is 10 on offense, 45 on defense. Jakuna High is 15 on offense, 36 on defense. Yeah, 55, 51. Wow, these are some high numbers right here. So we have 2 dark monsters, a magic monster, a water monster, and I think a fire monster. That is crazy to me. Look at this, guys. The top 5 monsters. Wow. Taunt, dodge area, mega taunt, pierce, anticipation. We definitely have quite a mix. I'm shocked by this. The increase of usage of Modrak is just insane to me, as is Jakuna High. That is wow. Up in the toughies category, we have Cruel Electric, Bloomeria, and I'm assuming the other bounty hunt monster. Let's see. Oh, Ingwe. Ingwe did not make it to above 20 usage, but yeah, look. These are powerful monsters as well. Cruel Electric and Ingwe are bounty hunt exclusive monsters. Bloomeria is a strong anticipation monster. So it makes sense to me that Bloomeria finally beat out Kage. That means Kage dropped. Kage is down to 16. I wouldn't be surprised if there's a time when Kage is just gone. Sorry, Kage, but I feel like there's going to be a time when Kage is done and it's just going to be Lord Nabotis's. Like, maybe we'll see a handful of Kages, like 5 or less. The one advantage Kage does have is he does have that ET skill. But I think that, like, Lord Nabotis just overall just dominates compared to Kage. Yeah, and then Kage only has dark base attack, so he has a hard time taking down even like Shelly's, and then having to deal with Mouserons. Yeah, that's not good for him. But going back to this, yeah, we have Cruel Electric 1510, so slightly more popular on offense. We have Bloomeria slightly more popular on defense, or a lot more popular on defense at 18. So 31821. Ingwe more popular as an attacker. Shelly at 12.5. You know what? I do feel there's going to be a time when Shelly also just kind of disappears, or you know, maybe not completely disappears, but maybe being used like 5 or less. We talked about Kage. We have Elf. Mine is rank 4. I don't use mine. I actually haven't seen him much. He's used 10 on defense. Hammergrom is 8 for 12. Okay, and then we have Stock Killer at 10-1, so being used for offense. I'm maining Stock Killer right now. Such a fun monster to use. Has Anticipation at Status Caster 3. We have the Dodge Area monster for offense. And Rika at 10. What was the usage of Modrak? 10. I wonder if those 10 players are using and Rika together. It makes sense, right? We have Frozzy. This was one of the Golden Pass. No, one of the exclusive monsters has the evasion. We have Chuckle Muckle, one of the few cosmic monsters. I think the second cosmic monster. So we have Shelly. Where's Shelly? We have Shelly over here. And then we have Chuckle Muckle. I'm mostly for offense. Okay, that makes sense. Defense, Chuckle Muckle, honestly, with Spec and Stock, like, who cares about Chuckle now? We have Cat 819. We have Tertillion 8 on defense, so even Tertillion is making an impact in the meta. Master Rat has definitely lost his way. There was a time when he was in the top spot for a while, but as more and more corrupted monsters got released, he definitely dropped. Lindworm is trying to hang on in there. He is the third cosmic monster we've seen, 617, mostly used for churn transferring. Warmaster Elvira, this one had a lot more usage. I want to say like 10 or 12 in the last video, down to 6. Again, it's the mid-season. The best thing about Elvira is when you battle the AI, because of the evasion, even if you're battling a Spec or a Stock, it'll just recharge. I had that situation in a battle. I put auto. It was a level 100 Elvira with a level 4 Neobuki, and my Stock just recharged. I'm like, what the heck? Don't recharge. So I had to take over and win that. But yeah, Elvira. We have Kenray 5-0. We have Lady Mal also 5-0. Interesting. I wonder if I'd imagine maybe some of the players using Modrak are using Lady Meow and Enrica. I don't know, maybe. Let's go down. Probably not. Probably more Jakuna Highs. We have, this other Anticipation monster, Woldarf. He's a little more flexible, has a lot more different things he can do. Crowd Crawler 235. Okay, I feel like Crowd Crawler's days are numbered. So see what I mean? How eventually it's going to just be a handful of players. Ollie Fanatic down to 4. Interesting that even Kenray is more popular than Ollie Fanatic by 1. Born Out, another top monster used on defense. Could resurrect. Well, so can Modrak. The Dude 314. Ferrata, Anticipation monster. Lord Platypus, Cosmic monster. Anticipation dodge area skill. Leaf, Total Blind. Bomb Beta 112. His days are numbered as well. Burnix, another Anticipation monster. Do you guys see a trend of the monsters that get used? You know, even when it's low usage, it's Taunt, it's Megaton, it's Dodge Area, it's Anticipation. There's a certain trend. Let's go down. We have Tabora, we have Sensei Panikin. There was a time when his numbers were also pretty high. And then Vampire Astro, the queen of the Cosmic, has fallen. We have Wormhole, Trade Disabled Corrupted Monster, Neurofunk, a Team Race, Flamera, Bounty Hunt, Rude Chaw, Warmaster Thalassa. There was a time when Warmaster Thalassa was still at like 12 usage with Lindworms and Churn Transferring, but now look at this, down to only 1. That's because there's too many Anticipation monsters. That's because Lord Nabotis is one of the most used monsters. We have Ecolaria at 1, Centera. We have Boom Shakalaka at 1. Man, I love this monster. I'm surprised. Like, I feel like Boom Shakalaka could honestly be in like the Cruel Electric, Bloomeria, Ingwe usage. Like, I can see Boom Shakalaka at 15+. It's a strong monster, great skills, can resurrect, ET skills. Yeah, so I'm actually quite surprised. We have Megalobot, he just got released. We have Steamwrath, Noah, Alvid, Roddy. I imagine some of the, like, the reason she's here is for that triple damage boost. Maybe with the Pierce monster, maybe with a Dodge Area monster, Lonrad, Rez, Izel, and there we go. Man, so the most shocking and impressive thing here is that Lord Nabot is taking the top spot. What do you guys think about this? Let me know in the comments below. Thank you very much for watching, and remember to subscribe.